Hi, I'm Nadine Batat, and on behalf of Tomorrow's Technician and Continental Belts and Hose, I'd like to introduce our May 2023 Student of the Month. Corbin Rogers is a 12th grade student at Moore Norman Technology Center in Norman, Oklahoma. Outside of school, Corbin works at a local Volkswagen dealership as a technician. Corbin is credited for his leadership skills inside and outside of the classroom. Welcome to Corbin Rogers. Corbin, what inspired you to take automotive classes?
So when I turned 15 and a half, I got my first car. It was a 2002 Nissan Xterra, piece of junk car. It needed a whole lot of work to it, and I had no idea what I was doing. So me and my dad would go out and do it, and we would just replace like alternators, belts, pulleys, all that fun stuff. And then, well, I really just liked hanging out with my dad. I really could care less about working on the car, and I just like that getaway, like the free fun time, like just kind of the relaxation. And so ever since that, I've been really interested in working on cars and making that a full-time career. So whenever I turned 17, I heard about Moore Norman. I got into the Moore Norman program last year. I did first year. I really liked it, and I moved up to second year. In the beginning of second year, they put me at Fowler Volkswagen in Norman, and it is the high school, like Votech has really, really helped me with that, and I just really like having that bonding time with my dad now. So
That's great. Your instructor mentioned you play sports. How do you manage that plus school and work?
Um, honestly, it's like it's all just crammed together, and I'm kind of like I have the time for it all. So I go to Westmore at 8:20 in the morning until 9, and then I come here from 9:30 to about 12 o'clock, and then I go to work. But after work, it's like 7 o'clock, and then if I have any homework, I'll get it done. A lot of the times I don't, just because I get it knocked out in class because I want to have as much free time when I get home as possible. And I mean, really, it's just kind of like if I have free time, I'm doing something. I just don't like sitting around doing nothing. So yeah.
It's great to hear that you have a nice balance. What has your experience been like on the SkillsUSA Leadership Committee?
It's really great. I wasn't a really team bonding type of guy before. I would try and get it all done by myself and not ask for help. But since I've done that, it's been really good to show that a team is just way better to do stuff with. It's really nice to go up to somebody and ask a question and they can figure it out like that. And it's been taking you, I don't know, hours or days to try and figure out a solution for it. And then it's just really good to see other people's perspectives on things because it could be easier. It could show you a better way to do it and just all this type of stuff.
That's excellent. Do you have a favorite project that you've worked on that you'd like to share with us?
I so at work, my shop foreman had this test for me. He was trying to figure out which lube tech was going to move up next and all this. And so he brought in this Jetta, told me the general concern was a customer went into a ditch and now the AC doesn't blow cold air, but it blows cold air or like it blows air. And so I was like, okay. So I figure out it's a condenser. And so I'm just thinking it's like every other normal car. You just pull the condenser out and it's like 2 hours. Well, Volkswagens are weird and you have to pull the whole front end of the car. You have to pull the bumper, the core support, the actual metal bumper under that plastic bumper on the outside. So that was my favorite thing I've probably done. It took me about 2 days just because I'm not there as much. And that was probably one of the coolest things because I just figured it out on my own. And it's like, I don't know, it's just soothing to me.
Super cool. Finally, what are your plans for the future, Corbin?
My plans are to stay with Fowler Volkswagen, and as I graduate from the high school May 24th and May 25th, I move to full time. Like I'm ready to just jump in and get it all started. I'll move to an apprenticeship, so I'll be working from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day, except Saturdays I get like 1 or 2 off. But I'm ready to stay with Fowler Volkswagen, and they're gonna send me to training down the road. And so I don't think I'm gonna go to college for it, but if I end up moving from Fowler Volkswagen to a different dealership, then I would go to college and get a whole rounded aspect over cars in general. But I'm pretty sure I'd stay with Fowler Volkswagen and just stay on their route for me. So
Corbin's instructor, Brian O'Leary, says,
Well, I nominated Corbin as Student of the Month. Corbin is involved with a lot of things. He is a high school senior. He has a lot on his plate, and he is just very involved across campus. He comes in every day with a positive attitude. He doesn't ever seem bothered. And I know that he's, with everything he's got going on, there's got to be some stress there. But he is one of the most positive students we have, and one of the most involved students as well. He is very involved at his high school, and as well as here at Moore Norman. So I just adore that kid for doing what he's doing every day, and for coming in every day with a positive attitude, and working his tail off.
Corbin, once again, on behalf of tomorrow's technician and Continental, congratulations on being named Student of the Month, and good luck with everything moving forward. To our audience, May is the last Continental Student of the Month episode. Thank you to all the instructors that nominated students, and thank you to the students that allowed me to share their stories. I'm Nadine Batat. Thanks for watching.